Toss players would be turning in their grave if you told them Sky Striker Ace Raye is a 1-card Orcust combo. And for 2025 Yu-Gi-Oh! You can make King of the Fair Limbs to search your full Mitsurugi engine, which is almost the same thing, if not better. Starting off with the main deck, I have 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Raye, 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace Rose, then for the Striker spells I have 3 copies of Engage. Then I'm playing 2 copies of the new Sky Striker Special Maneuver, Lemnis Gate. I have 2 copies of Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor, 1 Sky Striker Mecha Shark Cannon, 1 Afterburners, 1 Multiroll, 1 Linkage, and last Striker spell is 1 copy of Hornet Drones. I have 3 copies of Habakiri, 1 Murakumo, and for the small guys I have 1 Aramasa, 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, and 1 Nightroad Serpent. 3 copies of Mitsurugi Prayers, and 1 copy of Ritual, 3 copies of Mulcharmi Fuvalos. And for my other non-engine, I play 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet. I have 3 copies of Triple Tactics Frost, and 1 copy of Talents, Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 copy of Call by the Grave. And the last 3 non-engine is 3 copies of Dominus Impulse. For my extra deck, I have 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Kagari, 1 copy of Shizuku, 1 Sky Striker Ace Hayate, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Azalea, 1 Sky Striker Ace Zero, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Azalea Temperance. This card is not super needed, but I like that it's a link free so you can use this to climb into access code Talker. 1 King of the Fair Limbs, 1 Baguska, 1 Dagusto Emerald, 1 Gallant Granite for the Nibiru in my side deck, 1 Zombie Vampire. For the side deck, I have 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird, the Mulcharmies which I also play free of, 2 copies of Artifact Lancia, 1 Surgical Striker Ham, 1 Nibiru the Primal Being, 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Mitsurugi Great Purification, 1 Mischief of the Gnomes, 1 Sanctum, and 1 D-Barrier. So what does 1 Raye accomplish in 2025? With the release of Sky Striker Ace Zero. So you summon the Raye, effect to tag out, to cheat out a 0 from the extra deck. You tribute the 0 to summon the Raye from your graveyard and the Rose from your deck, and then pop a card your opponent controls. Here you overlay the Raye and the Rose into a King of the Fair Limbs. You activate King's effect, detaching the Raye, to add Habakiri. You reveal Habakiri to summon Saji from your deck, and tribute away the Fair Limbs. Saji adds you Ritual, which you then activate to summon from hand. You tribute Kusanagi and Nightroad Serpent from your deck, and summon the Habakiri. Then you use Serpent and Kusanagi, so you add back Ritual to your hand, and you summon the Serpent. Then you play Ritual to summon from deck, to summon Murakumo. Then you trigger Habakiri's graveyard effect, summon him back, and add a Prayers. Here you overlay the Murakumo and the Habakiri into a Zombie Vampire. You can use Zombie Vampire's effects, both players mill 4. The ideal scenario here is that you mill and engage, or if you had opened the engage, or if you opened any Mitsu starter along with the Raye, then you can get some engage draws here in as well. Otherwise, you just aim to fuel up the graveyard with spell cards, so that your Sky Striker spells that are in your hand will get their bonus effect. So this is what I mean by it totally depends on what's in your hand and what you're aiming to go. You don't always go for Zombie Vampire, you mainly do it if you want to fuel up the graveyard with spells, as there's not really a monster you need to hit here. Another option you have is you can activate Prayers, tribute away the Murakumo, search and summon the Aramasa, channeling 1 Murakumo, channeling 2 Aramasa to grab Habakiri, and another Prayers when you bring back the Murakumo from the grave. Here you can overlay these 2 into a Flame Banshee. Banshee's effect, detach, to add flag. Then you can start linking away your board, so you make an IP, and you make these 2 into a Azalea, and you make this into a Shizuku. Serpent got banished due to its effect, you return this to the deck, summon flag. Flag then adds you Protoss, which you can easily slam down. Cold Dark, and your Malice opponent is just forced to pass back. So you can even play this deck as a going first deck and just do some degenerate Protoss combo and lock them out. And for all you Sky Striker purists, just wait a little bit and I'll be releasing a deck profile with pure Sky Strikers coming soon. But until then, take care and have a good rest of your day. If you enjoy my content, make sure to also subscribe to my second channel, linked in the description box down below.